Good afternoon everyone and welcome back to Planet Coaster Alton Towers. Today we are moving down to the front area of the tower lawns, well not the tower lawns, the front lawns, whatever you want to call them, and we are going to be building the first bit of Battle Galleons. Of course this video is going to be split into two parts because Battle Galleons is, you know, quite a reasonably sized ride, and I have a few more things to say about Battle Galleons once we get into the time lapse. Anyway, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please do consider subscribing to help out the channel a lot more than you think. And if you're not on our Discord server, then of course join the Discord server. We have lots of things happening in there all the time. We have a contest going on which is going to end in just about a week's time actually, I think. So yeah, join Discord server. There's an invite link in the comments and the description. With that being said, let's move on into the time lapse. So then for the first part of the video, I'm doing the whole lake that is housed by, the lake that houses Battle Galleons. God, you know, not even 5 seconds into the video and I've already messed it up. But yeah, we're building the lake that houses Battle Galleons, and unfortunately I can't get the path on this side of the lake here that I'm doing now as thin as it is in real life, because once again, the restrictions of Planet Coaster are stupid. Now, I explained this in the what's it called, the console edition trailer analysis, that the terrain tool combined with the path tool is just utterly horrid, it's stupid, and why have they made it this way? And, you know, I have to make those artificial path covers to make it not look like there's grass alongside the path, and it's so stupid. This path is a lot thinner in real life, but the path can only go down to 4 meters, and it can't go right to the edge of the terrain, and they haven't even fixed it for console edition. Why is the game like this? Honestly, I'm shouting into the mic right now, so my voice is probably a lot louder. I hate this game, and I wouldn't be surprised if I just quit it entirely soon. I really do hate the things in this game, but unfortunately, it's the only one out there. Parkitect is isometric view, and it's not like realistic at all. No Limits is basically just coasters, so yeah, Planet Coaster is basically the only one out there, and I have to play it. If there was another theme park game that was better than Planet Coaster, I would definitely be playing it, and I'll definitely abandon Planet Coaster happily. But yeah, just stuck with this stupid game really. Anyway, we're doing the sort of the water gun islands for Battle Galleons. There's a lot of these placed throughout the ride. You know, you can go up there. Some of them are free, some of them you have to pay for, which is quite odd. I mean, the free ones you have to hand crank them, but then the paid for ones you can just press a button, which is probably just convenience, but it confuses me why they would have free ones, sorry, right next to paid ones. Why would that happen? Why would they be there? But just to talk about how I'm going to implement Battle Galleons into this world, into the ATR recreation, unfortunately, like Enterprise, it's not going to be a functioning ride and it will just be stationary. I tried to place a tracked ride into the Billboard blueprint, and yeah, they were just too big. The track pieces were just way too big. They couldn't turn around the tight corners of Battle Galleons, and it's the same with the monorail as well. The monorail is way too big to be placed down, and it's going to have to be an artificial monorail made out of scenery pieces. I'm really sorry I'm having to do it like this, but there's not really much I can do when Frontier just upscale everything in the game and you can't build realistic things. Like, why can't I just have the tracked rides make a tighter turn than I want them to? It's just so annoying how restrictive this game is. When they first released this game, it was, you know, the slogan of the game, God, I'm losing my mind here. The slogan of the game was Simulation Evolved. It was Simulation Evolved. But the game is so restrictive. It is so restrictive. RCT3 had less restrictions than this. And it annoys me so much. There's one thing that this ATR recreation has made me realise, and that is how restricted Planet Coaster truly is. You know, I found it out when I was doing Nemesis and all the terrain with Nemesis last year, and I was annoyed by it then, but I'm even more annoyed by it now. Anyway, rant about Planet Coaster over. There's actually some good news that's come out of the Planet Coaster community, and it's not console edition, it's actually an optimization improvement for PC edition. It's not a massive improvement for optimization, but it helps really. It gives your game a little boost. So basically, if you have an Nvidia graphics card, if you have an AMD graphics card, then sorry, you're not going to benefit from this. But if you have an Nvidia graphics card, then update your GeForce Experience software, because Planet Coaster has been added to the optimization tool within the software, and whilst it really doesn't improve your game performance massively, it does help. It gives it a bit of a boost. When I changed the settings around and optimized it in the software, you know, I did notice a difference. There was a difference. The FPS definitely did increase, and I suppose that's just because, you know, the ATR world is starting to lag quite a bit now, and because of that boost, I saw a bigger boost than anyone else did. So yeah, if you have Planet Coaster installed, update your GeForce Experience software, and then there should be an option for Planet Coaster in there to optimize the game. So it does give it a bit of a performance boost, but not anything major. So here I'm actually doing the station platform for Battle Galleons, which of course is, well, at water level, but unfortunately couldn't get it at water level within the game because, once again, it's another stupid restrictive thing of Planet Coaster, and you can't get water where you want. You know, you have to have the water in a specific place for Planet Coaster. It's so stupid. But let's not talk about that. I want to talk about some real life theme park news that's happened. So, of course, Alton Towers had quite a bit of news over the past week. 13's reopened, Rita's reopened, Jewel has reopened, the dungeons are reopening today, actually. Yeah, the dungeons are reopened today in Alton Towers, and it's fantastic news to see the park reopening again. I would love to see what changes they've made to the dungeons, because they did say that a lot of it's been altered, so I can't wait to see what people are saying about it. I'll have a look on Twitter after I publish this video. But of course, as of recording this video, Hex does remain closed, and it's such a shame really. In my opinion, Hex is the best ride of the park, full stop. It doesn't come no other ride comes close, and that includes the coasters. I generally think Hex is the best ride at the park, and that's just my opinion. You might think differently, you might think Smiler or Nemesis is the best, but for me, I love Hex. I think it's the best ride there, and it's such a shame to see it closed. But even more good news, of course, with the reopening of the Alton Towers dungeons, it does give us a bit of a guarantee, if you will, that Scarefest is going to have scare mazes this year. There'll probably be different procedures and everything, but if the dungeons can reopen, and if the dungeons are safe to reopen, then I don't see why scare mazes can't reopen, because the dungeons they operate very, very similarly. The only difference with the dungeons and the scare mazes is that the actors don't touch you, they don't come up really close to you. I mean, some of the actors in the dungeons do to intimidate you and everything, and scare you, but they don't touch you like in the scare mazes. So after the dungeons reopening, I generally think we could definitely see scare mazes at this year's Halloween event. They might be changed around a bit, they might have a bit of social distancing, maybe the actors won't be touching you this year, they won't get right up into your face this year as they do in like Subspecies or Project 42, but it does give us a bit of a promise, well, not really a promise, sorry, but you know, a bit of a boost that these scare mazes could well happen this year, which is it's fantastic news really. So that being said, we are coming up to the end of the time lapse, and you'll be able to watch a few cinematics before the outro of the video in just a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes, but about a minute's time. But yeah, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing, because it helps out the channel a lot more than you think. And if you're not on our Discord server, of course, join the Discord server. There's an invite link in the description and the comments. With that being said, thank you very much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.